this computer. I'm just record. All right. So let's start with the week 3 content. Okay. The topic as discussed is persuasion of marketing communication. And when I say marketing communication means the mass communication. How generally the organization, the companies communicates, what they communicate, how they communicate, and what media, what channel they use or they should use. We will be discussing this today. Okay, so these are the basic learning outcomes of this week, where we will discussing about communication. Then we will be discussing a little bit about instruments, and then the most important thing is the process of communication and the generally accepted principles for a good communication. Oh, I don't want that. I will like this. Is that readable, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, good. So in the most easiest way, or in easiest term, that communication is referred as how the message is being exchanged between one person to the another person, or organization to the consumer, or consumer to the organization. And it is the process by exchange between that individuals through a common system of symbol. That means language. You need to use a proper language that is been understandable by everything. In most easiest manner, for the marketing communication of an organization can be explained with this figure. Like, you have one product or your service, you want to inform about your product or service to the target audience. Now, the target audience means your target customer. If you want whom you want to sell. Okay, so we have started touching concept like advertising or a promotion, the 4th P of marketing mix. That basically how a company want to inform about their product or service to the target audience. Now, company might inform about that success. We'll see. As I say, that we are starting to touching that 4th P of marketing. There are 4 P's, like actually there are 7 P's: product, price, place, promotion, people, packaging are there. But then I'm taking it very summarized: promotion, and I have added packaging into that. Okay, so the promotion means what? Product means the quality. Okay, this is marketing mix, and most important 4 P's of marketing. Please concentrate. The first P is product, where the organization focus on the quality of the product, feasibility of the product, to make sure that they make a product such a way that is useful for the desired need. They have to make sure that it has to be in a good budget. For example, like every product has one price bearing capacity. For example, like if I am making detergent powder, washing powder, okay, I'm making really good washing powder, and the packet that I'm making is out of gold, and then washing powder is costing $1,500. Who will purchase it? Is it worth? The answer is yes, because the packet of the washing powder is made from the gold. But this product itself, the washing powder, doesn't have that capacity to bear price of $1,500 per packet. So I can't do that. It is not advisable to do that. So what, like, if I want to launch or want to sell my washing powder in Australian market, I will first of all search market research, like what are the companies and products are available, what is their market stake, and what I'm looking at, that 60% is been sold like home brand from Coles and Woolworths washing powder, which is somewhere around 350 or $4 for 5 kg or something. It is been sold. So 60%. So if I want to sell my washing powder, I have to keep price around $5 to $10 to have to initially tap the market. Okay, I have to divide, like if there are high income group people, they might go for other products, branded products, which is much costlier. So you want, it is your decision which segment you want to enter in. Who are your target customer? Suppose your target customers are international students in Australia. So no way they are going to spend, you can't expect that they will be spending more than home brand product. But what you can do, you can add some features into it, like a fragrance or like a refreshing sort of some element where it, with the minimal of efforts in washing machine, the clothes are getting clean, or could be disinfected as well in this corona sort of situation. So if you are adding features and you are selling it in $7, then you might expect that student will purchase it. Otherwise, you ask any like 10 students, 8 of them would be purchasing that home brand product because it is very economical. Okay, so that's a product. Place means your supply chain, your distribution channels, where you will be getting your raw material, okay, where you will be producing, where you, after production, where that finished product, where you will establish your warehouse, how you are making sure that your product will be reaching to the end user. So could be the distributor and sub-distributor, wholesaler, retailer, whatever. So there's all chain you have to establish, which is called place. Price means your pricing strategy. We are going to discuss most probably next week. And fourth is promotion and packaging, like, how you would be promoting your product, how people will know about your product. Okay. So this marketing communication is an integral part of the marketing mix, particularly of promotion. Now, what could be the major objectives of the marketing communication? Either it could be about informing about your product, or you just recollect that advertisements that you have seen, TV commercials, back to your home, or in Australia or anywhere else. Okay, think about that advertisement. That, okay, I like particular Johnson and Johnson advertisement that I saw on my Facebook. What could be the objective of that advertisement? And you will find out that, oh, this was about, could be about the information. Now the advertisement, the communication, which is primarily objective about informing about product, you will find, in advertisement, the features will be highlighted. The best example, you just recollect any automobiles advertisement. Toyota launching new car in the market, or a BMW launching new model, Audi launching new model. They will be informing, oh, this is a sunglass roof, and this automatic and that automatic, and powered window and power door, and this thing and that thing, etc., etc., etc. So if you see those advertisement, you should be able to derive that, okay, the major objective of particular advertisement or a communication is information about your product or a service. In that advertisement, as I said, the features, advantages, or benefits will be highlighted. Or in advertisement, if you think yourself, you will find that okay, uh, there might be the problem could be highlighted. Okay, this is a problem and this is the solution of this problem. So the objective can be of three types. First is informing. The second is reminding. You have launched product this year and you have done heavy advertisement for first 3 months, 6 months, and then you stop, it will not work. These are consumers. Consumers are having really very short memories. Okay, so you have to remind. So suppose you have done advertisement for $1 million for first 6 months, then you have to make sure that at least 200,000, 300,000 you are spending per year in just to remind about product that you exist in the market. You have to keep on doing something new, a new version, at least new change packaging. Think about that shampoo that you use. Okay, what was the bottle shape and color and label was before 2 years, and what is it right now? Okay, you think about any product that you are consistently using since last like 4-5 years. Even in your suppose shower gel, the shower gel that you are using, company used to come out with the new model. Oh, this is from lavender, or this is lemon, or this is orange flavor, or this flavor, or this is disinfected flavor. Like, I mean, what is it called? Sanitize, that body with your shower, etc., etc., etc. So they remind the objectives can some advertisement or some communication objective could be the reminding about your product, that how good your product is to solve your problem. And it is required to increase your sales growth. It is required more and more people experiment with your product. Apart from that, the objective of communication could be the pursuing. Now, what does it mean? It means like you just think about Coca-Cola advertisement or a Pepsi's advertisement. They are not informing about the product unless they are launching any new drink. That's a different thing. But then apart from that, see this advertisement. They are trying to create brand loyal customers. So the company or a product doesn't have any issue about whether people know or not. But now Coca-Cola, for example, is in stage where you will find advertisement to create brand loyal customer. They are not informing about the feature of the product. So that's a pursuing. Then what is a communication mix? How different way that you can communicate. You can communicate with the advertisement, that is TV commercial, print advertisement, which is on the newspaper, or traditional advertisement, which is in business magazine. Now, digital advertisement on your social media, YouTube. Okay, then you might have seen event marketing, where if suppose somebody is in Melbourne and if they are visiting Federation Square, you might find some stalls are there, some sample units are being distributed. Or same way, if somebody is in Sydney, so then on the Pitt Street, you will find some the free distribution of sample, or somebody is launching new wine, so then wine testing is going on the street. Then you can have a pamphlet, you might have seen at your doorstep that there are plenty of bulk mails, like, catalogs and everything has been distributed by different providers like Target, Kmart, and Aldi, and Kohl's, Woolworth, even what is called Chemist Warehouse, Bunnings. Now, these people always have different catalog and they provide. So it is their sales promotion. The mobile communication, you might be having some calls from, oh, you want to go, you just Google it once, and then about, okay, want to travel, you just Google uh, uh, economic tickets from Melbourne to, say, Bombay, or Melbourne to Kathmandu. And then if you are Googling this, see from the next day, in your Facebook also, the advertisement will start on appearing about a travel advisory, about different agents who are booking tickets. So these are all digital advertising and internet merchandising, where you will come out with the scheme, you purchase 2 and 1 free, or you purchase 2 in this price. You always see in the shelf of supermarkets where such promotional scheme is going on. Sponsorship, is one of the really good way of advertisement to spread your brand awareness that you exist in the market. So you sponsor event. So there are, see, at this point of time, we or no one can say what is right and what is not right. Okay, for communication. Suppose you are a marketing manager and your directors has given you target. Okay, this year we want to achieve 5 million sale target, and for that you are having, suppose, 500,000 budget, advertisement and promotion budget. So what should you do? Should you spend 500,000 on, like, if Ashraf might want to spend all 500,000 on advertisement, where Aslan might be thinking, okay, I don't want to spend, I will spend 200,000 on advertisement. I will employ 2 people in the marketing, $100,000 each, and they will be doing sales, and I will be spending 100,000 worth of amount for in promotional scheme, get 2 and 1 free, something like that. Where Tabitha might come up with something, oh, I don't want advertisement at all. What I will do, I will hire some social media influencer, and they will promote to their subscribers. That is, excuse me. No, not class 3. My class માં શું અત્યારે? Sorry. Yeah. What I was saying, I had to pick up a phone. It is about how much we are spending, how you are making up allocation of your budget. We are not making budget. You have budget of 500,000. How you are spending on that? It is up to the mindset of the marketing manager. All right. The objective is clear that you have to increase sales. Okay. Here Your objective is not to spread product awareness. Okay. Now we will do some little exercise, practical exercises after this class in the workshop. But if you see any TV commercial or any advertisement on your social media or on your YouTube, there is an objective, okay, of that commercial for that company. Either they are having that advertisement for awareness of about their product. Now, like you must be using social media like Facebook and Instagram, and you must be having some reels, and you must be disturbed with the advertisement among the video. You'll find sports bits, for example. Like in my social media, I don't know why most advertisements are from the betting apps, sports bet apps. Okay, and then they get, okay, you do this, you pay $100, you as soon as you start, we will give you $100 credit to bet on the sports, on horse racing, on, I don't know why it is coming to me, but all right, it's about information. They are trying. Now, I might be in their segment that, think about you are a director of one of the app company, like who provide betting platform. Okay. Who would be your target customer? People who can spend $1,000 around. Now, just see how the data is being used. So somehow they know that I might have some spare money to play with. First thing. And my son is going to the Kumon class, and sometimes there is a pub next to the Kumon class. So I and my friend and myself, we used to go there for half an hour. We had one beer and we just chill out there for half an hour, and then we pick up. Ever since I have started with going that pub who is providing this casino and everything. All right. My Facebook has been flooded with this advertisement. Now, how comes they know that I have gone to that place? Probably I paid with my card. When I got a drink, I paid with my credit card, and probably from there they came to know that, oh, this gentleman is going to this pub, which is full of casino and providing horse race. That some clubs over here where plenty of TV are there. In one TV, that horse racing is going on, some dog racing is going on, and some footy going on, cricket is going on, or some another sport is going on. And then people used to bet there, have a drink and enjoy. Apart from the casino machines. So ever since I have started going there, my Facebook is flooded with this advertisement. So this is how. So each and every advertisement, what you see, has an objective, and they are directed to the target customer. So if in your social media, if you are receiving any advertisement or in during the videos that you watch on your Facebook, all right, that means that company thinks that you are the target customer. If you are Googling something, and you started getting emails, promotional emails, that means you think that company is thinking that you are your target, you are their target customer. So there are the bottom line is that the communication can be done in summarized way. What we can say that communication can be done multiple ways, Advertisement is just one of the mean of communication. Apart from that, in the promotion, it comes like so many things: product placement, news media, POS material, sales promotion, mobile communication, digital, this, that, everything. Okay. So these were what we were talking about. How you can market your product, could be, or promote your product, could be advertising, sales promotion, direct marketing. You can part, in exhibitions. Then you can create impression of the corporate such a way you can create brand so the people will purchase it. Okay. If I ask someone like, any particularly, okay, which shoes you like the most? Majority of people will say Nike. Yeah, because the brand has been established such a way. If there is a sports shoes, people prefer, like, they feel good. I have one a branded shoes, and that company has created that impression that people who will wear these shoes will feel proud, and that is the reason it is a bit costlier. It doesn't mean that some extraordinary fabric has been used or something extraordinary. The same thing Adidas is giving, same thing Fila is giving, same thing is Puma is giving. If you compare Fila's shoes and if you compare Nike shoes, it is possible that Fila's shoes for some product would have been better and economical than the basic model of Nike shoes. But then there is an impression that company has created, and people pay for that image and not for the actual product. Of course, for the actual product, but less for the actual product. And the people like me, I just came across with that catalog in a bulk mail. There was a catalog. There is a store called Rivers. Do you know, in Australia? There is a store chain called Rivers. Okay. And there is some huge discount. I got my sports shoes in $12. Really good shoes. So the thing is, these are the instruments with which you can promote your product. You can do mass communication. Now, this is really important for your first assessment. You understand, when you are designing digital advertisement or a print advertisement, you are the sender, means you have to select a company who is the sender. Okay. Then what is the message? What is an objective? So what is the message that you want to pass? Which channel you are going to use? We have selected that we are going to use digital media or a print media. So what will be the message with your punch line and everything? This message means objective. And this message, that how you are decoding that message and to whom? Your target customer. Okay. So here is the explanation about all the parties and elements involved in the communication process. The sender, as I said, the organization who is sending, who want to pass a message. Message is that set of message, some objective about awareness, about enhancing the sales, about creating brand loyal customer. So that message encoding, how you can encode. Encode means putting through into the symbolic form, like, a logo. You can just highlight. You can create that image that that means the satisfaction. That means the alternative of consumer satisfaction. Which channel you will use, how you will pass the message, which is decoding. Who receivers means your target customers. Okay. what response you expect, and if you don't get, what could be the reason. Now, here there is a concept called noise. Noise means it is quite often people experience, or the organization experience, that apart from that, the main objective of that communication, there plenty of other things is being passed, which is called noise. Sometimes it is in the benefit of the organization. Sometimes organization suffers. Okay. So basically, this evolution is market media communication, and we have already discussed in previous in different. This also discussed that, what is that, how to close the loop. Like the consumer advertisement is basically focused on consumer, which is largely based on database marketing. As I said, that you should know who are your target customer, and in this digital world, it is quite easy to know if you have this database expert is there. Then how you can establish interactive communications. Okay, suppose if I Google it, okay, I want, god damn, what is this? Add tickets to my home country from Melbourne. Okay, look at that. Now, cheap flights. If I go to the cheap flights here, there might be some pop-up window will open. Oh, you want to communicate? What do you want to do? Okay, digital assistants will come. You might have experience with something. And since I have Googled it, I will get at least 5-6 emails today about, or messages. Oh, this deal or that deal. So that is interactive communication. A digital assistance, you are popping up one window, or you require any assistance. So the basic objective they will get, and then that the call is not call, but then a proper person will communicate to you about your need. The last is measured result. It is all about objective oriented. You want to achieve 5 million sales in this year. You are spending 500,000 such a way that you achieve 5 million. So end of the year, like in our example, if it is for awareness, then you will have a market survey. How much people know about your brand. So it has to be the measured result. Now, this communication process lead to integrated marketing communication. That is another word, which is the whole organization is communicating by their task only, which is technically, it can say that the integrated marketing communication is a planned process that designed to assure that all brand contacts received by the customer or a prospect for a product service organization are relevant to the person and consistent over time. That means suppose you have objective to have sales of $5 million. So then whatever, like the finance manager will make a report, a budgeting report with the target of that. The marketing manager, supply chain manager, promotional manager, everyone will be having the same target with the different brands if a company is having. So that is called integrated marketing effort, where this all or any of this media, what we discussed, you integrate, you select three programs or 3 elements or 3 ways to communicate to the customer to make sure that you get your objective, what you want. Now, what are the requirements? That very first thing, as we were discussing, awareness of audience media habits and preference. Now, suppose there is a 8 to 10-year-old kid in Australia. What do you think? What in the free time, what that kid would be watching? Or what that kid would be doing in the free time, say evening 5 to 7?
Could be using smartphone or a tablet.
And what
Mostly.
in tablet?
Yeah.
That kid would
Could
be
be
watching
watching some sort of animated cartoons on Netflix
animated
and all.
cartoons,
Yeah.
something, yeah, on the YouTube probably, or similar sort of
YouTube
platform.
or yeah.
If you are selling something for kids,
Yes.
where should you advertise and when should you advertise?
Yep.
You need a database of the people watching particular video on YouTube, a particular type of videos on YouTube. That's the first way. Or if kids are not watching on the tablet, they might be playing something. Somebody is involved in basketball, somebody is involved in cricket, many kids are involved in footy, rugby, training. How comes you can reach to those kids? You know, here, 2 years back, a survey was conducted, and what they found that the total population from South Asia is increasing really rapidly in Australia, and particularly in Victoria. Now, they want to create brand loyal customer, so that anything related to kids are really expensive. Look at Johnson & Johnson oil. But this much of oil costs $8, $9. And if you want to use any hair oil or something, in $2 it will be available. Or I want to use it will be available in $2 in scheme or something, or $4 regular price. But if you want something for a 2-year-old kid or 3-year-old kid, you have to spend $8 to $9. It's always expensive. That's the first reason, because the people's emotion is attached. I am a father. Okay, I might get adjust, like, as I said, I'll get $12 shoes from Rivers. My son is wearing Nike. I'm wearing shoes $10 or $12, and he is wearing shoes of $35 Crocs. So the first, and company knows this. Are you getting it? The company knows it, that the father might not spend on himself, but would be spending on wife or would be spending on kid, definitely. So if you go to any shop, Kmart, for example, or a Target, look at the female section and look at the male section. How big varieties and everything is there in the female section, and what are the varieties available for male section? Hardly one rack or one cubic. These are the jeans, these are the t-shirt, these are the shirts, these are formal, these are casual, and that's it. And for female, evening wear, night wear, gown wear, this wear, that wear, plus formals, informals, in the different shade colors, different type of dresses. All right, because the company knows that. It is not about that female are much likely to go for a variety seeking sort of behavior. Last week we studied. And it could be possible. But basically that segment was started that a husband will purchase for a wife, a father will purchase for a daughter, a brother will purchase for a sister, and they can spend more money in general. Okay, exceptional cases are always there, but in general, okay. But so there will be the handful, very small segment in the market where the male are like that. They won't go for best. They want wallet for like $1,000. I will never purchase. Come on. It doesn't mean that I don't have $1,000. I have $1,000. But come on, for purchasing a wallet, that doesn't cost that much. But you will find my wife is having a couple of purse purchased from Myers or somewhere. But $1,000, $1,200. So what is in it? Oh, just like that. I couldn't eat dinner at a time that day when I saw $1,200, a small purse. And I'm looking at what is extraordinary in that. It's just about $20 bucks. But the people are there. I'm not criticizing, I'm not suggesting, but this is what the consumer buying behavior is. And company knows that. All right. So they built up channel like that way. They built up a scenario like that way. They built a brand like that way. Understanding consumer, understanding consumer's psychology. It goes much in deep than what you think. All right. And then company launch the product. It is not launched just like that way. They just don't select the model in their advertisement just like that. All right. So understanding media habits of the consumer, what consumer watches, what consumer is doing. Understanding audience knowledge and beliefs about the product. Use of coordinated media blend, means with targeting same thing with the different media. And key is single coordinated message. Like I am searching for a second-hand car nowadays. Okay, one hybrid car, and you won't even imagine. Like I was searching for different model and everything. Oh my goodness, my Facebook, my social media, everywhere. Oh, dealers are advertising. You know, it is not coming from the company. The advertisement and banners are coming from the local dealers for the dealer used cars. And that thing, that privacy is a joke, right? So what you think that you are the only person who knows what is in your phone, then you might be wrong. The multiple people know about that what I am up to. Last year, I had one student and in the same subject, and not same subject, but related subject. And then one day he was not looking well. And in my class, I asked, oh, what happened? You're not looking well. He said, what are you talking, sir? Every day, I receive at least half a dozen emails from beautiful females want to go for a date with me. I'm winning a lottery once in a week. I'm, there are the sick.com every day is proposing me new job. Like I'm the most successful person. Are you getting what I mean? What he means? Look at the promotion, like, attack I would use. It is just on the fingertip that the way, like if you type anything in your Google, that means your Gmail is linked, uh, your Microsoft email is linked, your social media is linked. Once Gmail is linked, it's just like, for institute, I need student ID. Okay, if I will search with your student ID, your COE, your this, your that, your progress report, like, last semester, what subjects you did, what were the marks, everything will come. Government need your passport number. They will enter your passport number and they will know that how many bank account is there, where you purchase, where did you go, what did you do, everything is there. Similarly, once your Gmail has been decoded, are you getting what once your Gmail or your email, I would say, not Gmail, once your email is decoded, then done. Wherever you are communicating, whatever you are communicating with that email, and once your email is decoded, your server is being decoded. So this is my laptop, okay, and my email is been decoded. That means that on my laptop, whatever I am Googling, people know. On my Facebook marketplace, if I search something, god damn, then that onwards I don't need to do anything. Normally I don't search, I just search once, and then I used to get a. It is up to you whether you are taking advantage of it or not. So once in a week, I search for investment options. Okay, why to spend? Think about earning. And every day, like once in a week or twice in a week, I used to get some phone calls. Oh, we have this investment option. Are you interested in that? And something has, like, there are so many investment options, has earned me money. The key is single coordinated message. The point is integrated marketing communication. It will all communication with all mean, but will be having a same objective. Now, we have discussed this, but then the communication, the IMC has two strategies, very much important. Please understand, and you are going to use in assessment. Okay, there are two strategies: push strategy and a pull strategy. In the marketing, push strategy means what? That I think I have drawn one chart. Yeah, this one. This is very easy to understand. The push strategy means what? You are communicating through your supply chain to your consumer. And the pull strategy means what? That you are directly communicating to consumer. Now, think about wherever you go to the supermarket, whenever you go to the supermarket, you might have an option. No, you might have come across with the situation where there are some product in the supermarket is giving you direct consumer discount. And there are some product which is the outlet discount. Or second way, that you can promote your product by promoting your product in supply chain. I mean, okay, if you, for example, if you are producing and selling washing powder, so what you can do, you say to distributor, okay, this 5 kg, it is available to you for $3, and you can sell it to $5 or $6 to the retailer, which is average price, market price in the market. The distributor will be very happy. He is getting 100% margin, and he will try his level best to sell your product to the retailers because he is earning. That's the first thing. Second thing is that the company is directly communicating with consumer. For example, Cadbury's chocolates. All advertisement are lucrative, and the customer will go to the supermarket and ask for that product. So they have to purchase it. They have to keep it in the stock. So if you see, if your friend is working with the Woolworths, or if you see that Woolworths annual report or Kohl's annual report, you will find there are some products where the Kohl's or Woolworths are not getting much profit because consumers are asking, and they have to keep it in the shelf, right? But there are some products where Kohl's and Woolworths will be highlighting more because they are getting more. Particularly, for example, cereals. Now, if supermarket is selling Kellogg's, they are not getting much. But that O'Brien or something is there, they are getting more profit in that. All right. So there are the strategy can be divided basically two ways. Push strategy, where you communicate your message through your supply chain, which is push strategy, and pull strategy means you attract consumer towards you. Okay, so now you can read this, that push strategy means it's a direct communication efforts to the channel members. You are pushing many products such as business product or promoted through your supply chain basically. And pull strategy means you are directly targeting consumers and targeting such a way that consumer will be demanding the product. And since consumer is demanding, that supply chain people need to have in the stock. Consumer demands, that means the retailer need to ask distributor, where is this? Distributor need to ask company, please provide this because my retailer is asking this. So when you do your first assessment, okay, post a presentation, please, you use this terminology, you use this concept, whether it is a push strategy or a pull strategy. This is market segmentation. Like these are also important, market positioning, target marketing, and we will discuss it in week 5. Market segment in detail. So I'm not going much in detail, but then this is, I would say, summary of integrated marketing communication. Whom you are communicating, who, your target audience, where, which channel, what is your media, what is your budget, and then you need to have your communication program design, which has to be convincing. Which has to be convincing, and then the efforts, this all promotion, the efforts has to be measurable. I mean, it's just not like that. Like people, company is giving you 500,000 for advertise. You can't just spend just like that. They will throw you out in next day if result is not coming. So you need to have that justification. Why do you think that this mix will work? Why do you think that this advertisement will work? Then the communication channel can be divided into two, like personal and non-personal. The personal channels means, on the Facebook, that what advertisement you are getting is very specific, very direct, very personal marketing. And non-personal means the TV commercials that you are looking at, or hoardings that you are looking at, public advertisement, or, so it is non-personal. The print, broadcast, network, electronic, display, hoardings, everything is. And this is personal means on your social media, on your YouTube. It is very, very personal, very direct. So integrated marketing means with all this channel, with all those promotion tools, targeting only one objective. Oh, sorry. Then how would you design the message? We have week 6 on that. But I would consider here, because it is a very much important part of your assessment 1. Today only we will do some abstract activity, okay, which is not in Canvas, but I will ask you, you think about any baby product, any advertisement that you have seen. Anyone remember? Tabitha, Asika, please switch on your camera. In 10 minutes, lecture will be over. We will have a break.
It's been a long time we see any baby advertisements. Yeah, but still do remember some old.
Whatever,
old
like whenever.
Yeah.
Or any advertisement that you remember.
Yeah, which is connected to babies.
Which is, no, yeah. Anyone.
Any.
If I
okay.
ask you.
Many.
Like one.
Yeah.
Which product?
Laptop. Yeah.
And what was the advertisement about?
Advertisement was about the laptop itself, but the most weird thing here was, like, I did not even search it on Google or any sort of online shopping app. I was just talking to my friend.
I'm talking about in general, not personal advertisement, but any non-personal advertisement that you remember.
Non-personal means just
any TV
commercial, posters and all, any TV commercial.
Yeah. One. Tabitha.
For cars? Yeah.
Yeah. Which car?
Yeah. Which one is this? The latest one? I don't exactly remember the name.
That is what I'm asking. You keep on going round and round and round. Okay. One commercial that you remember, Muhammad Asraf. You don't remember anything? Asraf?
Non-personal advertisements, I had to remember.
Any TV advertisement you remember? Your home country, in Australia, wherever.
Can't remember.
Taking too much time. Tabitha.
I remember one
advertisement from my home country. It was about noodles. Why? It
About
represented like
about what was the
noodles,
product?
noodles.
Noodles.
Yeah, it like
Which company?
represented. It was some CG group. It was called YY,
Okay.
and it like they collected basically like every cultural people, and then they sang a song in their own
Look,
language.
see the impact of advertisement. When did you see that?
I saw that like 3-4 years ago.
And still you are remembering when I'm
Yeah.
Still
asking,
remember.
you remember. Look at that impact of that advertisement. It is called brand recall. All right. And if you see, and what a short narration you have done, that okay, a different culture people are eating that noodles together, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So the message is what? This is the noodles. Okay. Or this flavor, that flavor probably could be there. But how that message was passed? Oh, this is a generous product, can have by the multicultural people. It's very easy to understand these things with any baby product advertisement. They always target mother's love. Oh, for my son, nothing, like I will not do any adjustment like that. That means that you take up any Johnson and Johnson product. Oh, Johnson and Johnson baby powder. Oh, you have to give best as a mom. You have to give best to your kid. What do you mean? Like other companies are not providing best. But they give that mother's love sort of emotional touch when they pass that message. And then mothers will be thinking, yes, my kid is everything to me. I will adjust in my food, but my baby will be having $15 baby oil, which can be available in $2. Probably the same. Honestly speaking, I'm searching one video, and today, if time permits, we will see. There was a marketing manager, and that explaining in the TED Talks. Okay. And I was really surprised, and I was agreeing with it. What she was saying, that whatever brand of bath soap, if at all you are using bathing soap, it's same ultimately. There are only 2 or 3 categorizations. There is some medical shower gel, for example, or a medical soap, like which is required for the some skin disease or something issue with the skin, doctor's prescription. Some soap is having that disinfectant sort of element, like a Dettol soap. So it is different. And the third category, rest of all, whether you use Dove or a Palmolive or X or Y or Z, what is your need to clean your body when you take shower? Oh, this is lavender flavor. This is, and it smells. But does it work like an deo? The answer is no. At least for my skin, right? When I am using shower gel, particular flavored shower gel, when I'm taking shower and I'm in the shower, yeah, I can smell. But as soon as I wipe it out and wear clothes, that fragrance is gone. For some people, it might last for half an hour and will go then. Are you getting it? So the bottom line is, if there is a doctor's prescribed soap, is different. Some disinfected sort of soap is different. There could be some moisturizing soap which used as a cream, could be different. But rest of majority, 90% of soaps are same. Who is creating difference? Marketing is creating difference. Suppose cage-free eggs or free-range egg. When you purchase free-range egg, what do you think? Oh, there would be one farm where all chickens are moving freely and laid their egg, and this is the egg which is laid by chickens which is having a free environment. The answer is no. They are still in cage, and in cage there are 50 chickens are there. They are not roaming here and there. All right, there can't be free range egg. Otherwise, chicken will be gone. Or some another animal will eat it. Right? Like my neighbor was having two. Like I live in Pakenham. The people who are in Victoria might be knowing that suburb. It's a big suburb. Plenty of people living around me, and one of my who is in the next home was having two chickens. I don't know where that fox came and ate it. So the bottom line, that free range, it doesn't mean that there is a farm and chicken is roaming here and there. It is still in cage. But what you think is being given illusion by the marketing firm. Oh, cage-free eggs or free-range eggs, just to take $50 more, 50 cents more. All right. So it is about message, content. What message you want to pass? You have your objective. Why you are having advertisement? Could be awareness, could be expansion of sales, or could be making brand loyal, or maybe reminder. The ad objective is there. Now, what will be the message? Which is called message strategy. Week 6, we have the whole 3 hours on it. Okay. And then message tactics, how you will pass it. It's very, very strategic, I tell you. And then what would be the message structure? I never do adjustment. Would you? Like that, the advertisement you might have seen. I never do compromise for my kid. Would you compromise for your kid like that? And that makes us into that, in self-analysis sort of feeling, oh, I'm not using this product. Does it mean I'm bad father? So basically, and most of the people, if you ask, okay, does advertisement affect you? And most of the people will say no. But even they don't know it affects. They are indirectly guiding your decision. They're creating certain scenario in your purchasing cycle that you will find, okay. Again, this is in general, okay? When I say you, it doesn't mean you, but I'm talking about in general public. If you ask people that, do you think the advertisement, TV commercial, or affects your buying decision? Most of the people will say no. Do you think that brand affects you? Half of the people will be saying no. But ask them whether you would like to have a Gucci bag or a bag from the Target, having the same material, same leather, same design. They will choose Gucci. So even the people like me, for example, if I am having $12 shoes from Rivers, and for example, $15 Nike with that arrow with the same material, I will go for $15. I will not go for $115. Right. So the message structure is one versus two-sided argument. The message is something like that. There is one character in advertisement who is opposing it, and then second person is explaining, no, oh, how comes your hair is so smooth? And then another lady will be explaining, oh, I use this shampoo. Are you getting it? And that lady could be model, or could be actress, or could be very well-known personality. So right now, if you think, okay, that this personality, this Hollywood actor, or this rock star, or a singer, pop singer, is using this product, it doesn't affect me. But when you will go in the supermarket, this advertisement will be there in your subconscious mind. And you might, like, if other brand is available in $5 and that brand is available in $5, you will choose that brand because you know this product. So the advertisement could be one or two side argument. Okay, one character is asking, another character is explaining. Conclusion drawing advertisement could be the message, could be there. East or west, this is the best, like that. Oh, for my son, Johnson & Johnson, like it's my favorite company to deliver this unit. The way they have used message strategy, message tactics, the way they have used, no one I have seen have used. They just target mother's love, If you are a mother, then if you are not giving this product, you are not a good mother. Come on, my one brand product will test me that whether I'm a good or not towards my kid. They create scenario, conclusion drawing advertisement, where in that advertisement or in the promotion campaign itself, in that 15-second, 30-second advertisement itself, the conclusion will be done that if you are looking for this is the best, directly or indirectly. Or order of presentation, particularly informative advertisement. The objective of advertisement is to provide information. Oh, I purchased new sedan from this company because, this power steering, that power, open window, leather look, leather this, leather that, and they will highlight all features to inform you that this is a new model on the road, this much of price with all these features. And always remember that they have one target customer. Okay. For example, international students here in Australia, BMW, Audi, they never target international students because they are an expensive brand. And normally, international students will not go for a new car from BMW and ODI. Exceptional cases are there, but majority, when I say 99% student, will not purchase new BMW when they are on student visa. And if at all somebody is purchasing, then it was not meant for that student. But you are going for it and you are giving advantage to the company. That's why in very first week or last week also, we started with which phone you are using. So people say iPhone. Which iPhone? There are a couple of people who are using iPhone 14. God damn, $2,000, $1,600. And that means you are paying $200 per month. In subconscious mind, you are okay, you are cool with it. Okay, you can pay. I'm not judging. Okay, you can pay. But then, is it required iPhone 14? If I ask you that, oh, like you can have impression only once. Very first time when you show your friend or your group, oh, iPhone 14, good. 1 day, 2 day, 1 week. Then that impression is not going to last. Okay. And for that 1 week impression, you are spending $200 a month for 2 years, 3 years. And I'm like, seriously? $200 means that is 1 day salary or 2 days salary for iPhone. And when I ask, let's go for coffee, and people will go to the 7-Eleven to save $1. Here we are paying $200 a month. Forget about that. Forget about that. How much your fees? I will start. Okay, this is really, really important. This slide, please consider this when you are up to your assessment 1. What is message? What is rationale? What is with how you are going to pass that message? There are certain things where you make emotion factor. There are certain things you make that swag factor. Okay. So when now onwards you will see advertise, you will I really want you to think about that. Okay, what's an objective? Okay, what's the message? How they are passing message? So DO advertisement, you must have seen. A guy is having DO and all girls are attracted towards that guy. Come on, Mike, what are you talking about? But then also, some people in their mind, they think like that and they will purchase. How would you design the message? So what is the message source? What is the credibility? Your product quality, for example. What is the source? Like, how you are sure that this product will work on that? And do you think anybody to endorse it? I like right from my childhood, I have always seen advertisement of Colgate. A dentist is coming and saying that, okay, Colgate is the best thing for your teeth. I never knew that why that stethoscope is there. Dentists never required stethoscope. But to give you feeling that he is not just ordinary person having a white coat. He is a doctor. To make the person doctor, they required stethoscope. All right. These are the minute details, and the company works on it. What will be the format of the message? Like who will be, whether you want to use any model, whether you want to use anyone for, or you just want animation, or you want both animation and the model. Why you think that this model is okay is extremely important. Now, how you would be budgeting? Now, these are the things is to detail. We will be discussing in week 6, week 7, when we will be working on message strategy and tactics, media strategy and tactics. Now, these are the different ways that you can allocate the budget. First is affordable method, like, your company has this much of money, and out of this money, only this much of money you can spend for advertisement. Percentage of sales. Many people use that, okay, 5% of your sale you can spend on your advertisement. Your competitive method. Competitive parity means that how much competitive the sector is and what your competitors are doing. You have to respond with your brand with to your competitor. And then the last and my favorite one is objective method. What is your objective and how much thing that money required to achieve your objective for this mass communication? And whether it's a big or a small, you need to pay. Now, these are the same communication. What is personal selling, advertising, sales promotion, publicity. Okay, good. See, recall. Tabitha still recall that noodles ad that she had seen 4 years back. Look at the success of brand recall. And she knows exactly which company was that. She knows exactly what was the advertisement, which that she had seen 4 years back. Very successful advertisement. Pull and push strategy, we have all discussed these things. Okay. This was a lecture.